First of all, guys, amazing job on this film. It reminds me of those action movies that I grew up watching that I love, like The Fugitive, but has so much heart. But Jason, first question for you. With the character Ray Cooper, you show a completely different side to you. What was it about the role and the story that made you want to jump on a Sweet Girl?
Well, I think you just kind of said it right there. It's just there are a bunch of different things that I have never challenged myself as an actor and I had the opportunity to do yet. So even just down to doing a contemporary film and playing an everyday kind of Joe is it's been a long time coming since I've been able to play something like that. And I would say also just dealing with the big pharma and like how that would affect me and how it would affect my family, and all very interesting things to me. And then the biggest thing was the opportunity to produce something after Aquaman, being able to have all the people that I love work on it and then pick the cast that I want and really have a lot more control over those things and present it to Netflix going like, this is everything that I have. This is what I give you my all.
I mean, Jason, from the jump, man, I was into it. Like, it kicks off with action and then brings it back. I loved it every step of the way. Isabela, you play Rachel, Ray's daughter, and this character is also reeling from the loss of her mother, and she has a very unique coping mechanism. Can you talk a little bit about Rachel and what attracted you to the role?
What I love about Rachel is that she is equally as flawed and strong as Ray, her counterpart. And there is nothing that I love more than a flawed hero. I think it creates an amazing story, and it has potential for creating, having a sequel be, about the backstory, right? How did she get to this point where she's so psychologically messed up from the trauma that she's endured that she has to pretend to be, all of my dogs want to be near me right now. I'm so sorry.
Love your dogs.
I love them too. Anyways, back to work. I'm sorry. So pretty much I think it's great to be able to portray a character that is so psychologically it's a challenging role. And I've loved that, and I want to do more of that kind of dark stuff.
I mean, there's also a duality to the role too, because in the beginning of the film and towards the end, and by the way, there's something that happens in this film and it had my jaw on the floor. I was like, yo, I got to watch this.
Something. I know what you're talking about. What is this something?
Right. Hey, yeah, exactly. But Jason, look, you're no stranger to stunt work because you worked with the brilliant 8711. I love those guys and I love what they do. But Isabela got to kick some major ass in this too. So what surprised you the most about her stunt work that she did in this film?
I've said it pretty much this whole press day is that it's the biggest compliment I can give her. I mean, we already knew she was a phenomenal artist, and but she's never done like this in any film, as far as I'm concerned. I didn't think it was going to be quite this good. I'm excited for the world to see that because I'm excited to see my girl kick ass and go on to even huger films and be able to handle them and be the star of those films. And I just think that she totally took this movie over, and I'm very proud of her.
Yeah, I would have never have known if I would assume that you had stunt work, a lineage of stunt work in your background, by the way, how seamless all your stuff looked. Question though, I know that you did boxing ahead of this, but you looked so efficient in Muay Thai and like MMA training. Can you talk about that a little bit?
Oh, that was really fun. I was really competitive as a kid with my brothers. I had two brothers, and my dad seemed to like very athletic, his children being athletic. So I felt like I had to be. And so I had to be the best at everything. As a middle child, I had to excel at everything. So we did a bit of jiu-jitsu growing up, and I think that's kind of how I picked it up fast, I'm assuming. I don't know. But it was a lot of fun because I can apply it to my real life, and I have applied it to my real life in several situations. And it's the guys at 8711, they wanted it to look as real as possible because there's no way a 5'1" and maybe 5'2" on a good day, like young girl is going to be taking down these guys with just a few punches. She's not a one-punch man. So I really enjoyed that. I really did.
Well, look, you guys are amazing in the film, and I loved it. So I can't wait to go watch it again. But I thank you guys for your time. I absolutely enjoyed it.
Thanks for watching, man.